Yeah, pause YouTube. How's it going, everybody? Got for you guys today. Just one upload, just because kind of been busy, I guess. Yeah, and it's a little late right now, anyways. But today's gonna be Yu, as you can tell from the title, and I'm using a very interesting team. There is a theme behind this team, and if you can guess the theme, then you are really, really smart. Because I don't think most people will get the theme. But yeah, due to the theme of this team, I probably am not going to be using this too much. Anyways, let's get into the team preview, but beforehand, much like always guys, make sure to hit that like button. Recently, support hasn't really been there. I don't know if maybe like Subbox are acting up or something, or just, I don't know, hopefully you guys aren't getting bored of me. And yeah, I hope you guys still enjoy my content. I do plan to bring Wi-Fi battles more, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. But yeah, first Pokemon, we have Hydreigon. This is a very interesting set. The reason why I have Iron Tail is for Florges, because Florges is 2 KO'd. I think even physically defensive is 2 KO'd, as long as I don't miss Iron Tail, which is, you go big or go home. You gotta risk it to get that biscuit, and I've had that biscuit and tastes mighty amazing, I might add. Next off, we have good old Scarf Victini. The reason I have Trick is just to be able to cripple walls like a Florges, Slowbro, Mew, etc, etc, blah, plus a little Revenge Killer on the team. Next, we have physically defensive, or kind of mixed defensive Florges, I guess you could say. Because look at this special, look, only with 8, its special defense is still higher than physical defense. Plus, this allows Florges to take physical hits a little bit better, or a lot better actually, and it does catch people off guard. Next, we have a very interesting Blastoise spread. With 212 defense EVs, you don't really take too much more. I think you only take like maybe 1 or 2% more from like a Flare Blitz or a V-Crate from Darmanitan and Victini respectively. So I decided to put 44 in special attack just to hit a little bit harder, than 4 in speed to outspeed opposing Mega Blastoise. And I have Rest over Aura Sphere just because I want to be able to have some form of recovery. Plus I do have Aromatherapy on Florges, so that can always come in handy. Next, we have Especially Defensive Mew, which Especially Defensive Mew is actually really good this meta from what I've noticed, and I really like Shiny Mew. Look at it, I really like this shade of blue. Next off, and finally off, actually, we have nice and powerful Choice Banded Heracross. I have not seen people use this at all recently. I don't know why. I've always actually really liked Choice Banded Heracross, so hopefully Heracross can put in some work. But yeah, with that being said guys, let's get this started. Alright guys, so I got a battle here, and this dude has a kind of scary team. As of Darmanitan and Lucario are definitely offensive threats. That Roserade might be offensive. Also, I guess they could maybe be competitive, Milotic, but I highly doubt it. Looking at leads, though, he might just lead off with Darmanitan or Donphan. I kind of want to lead off with Blastoise, because I don't think he's going to expect it. And just Mega Evolve right off the bat. So yeah, I'm going to lead off with Blastoise. As he ends up leading off with the Darmanitan, I'm going to be able to click this, and as you can see, there's like a little check right there. And he's obviously going to switch into his Roserade. So I can either go for the Dark Pulse to get off more damage, or I can go for the Skull to try to get a burn. But he most likely has Natural Cure, so I think what I'm going to do is just go for the Dark Pulse. I mean, I could Skull to maybe try to burn that Milotic, but really, I have no reason to do that, because of multi-scale, plus nothing on his team safely switches into a Draco Meteor anyway, so Hydreigon is definitely going to be a huge help in this battle. So let's see what he wants to bring in. He actually does bring in the Milotic, okay. And I still get off a solid 20%. Solid 20, I don't know, a good amount of damage. We're going to go with that. I could actually bring in my Mew to try to synchronize a possible burn or toxic. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow! Wow, you would miss the Toxic! That's actually kind of upsetting, because I really wanted him to Toxic me so I could synchronize it over and have an easier time dealing with my Milotic. And the fact that he has Toxic automatically tells me that he most likely does not have Rest or Sleep Talk, as he goes for the Toxic again. And to be honest, that actually benefits me more than it hurts me, because now I will be able to get that residual damage on my Milotic, and I would rather have a Toxic than burned anyways. so I'm not really sitting in a bad position in my opinion. What he could do this turn is possibly switch out. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually Will-O-Wisp, predicting the switch as he brings in Donphan. Please, please, yes! Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So able to burn the Donphan, and what I'm gonna do now is make a very aggressive play and just switch right into my Hydreigon. And I'm just gonna go straight for the Draco. Actually, no, because if that is SD Lucario, that's actually very, very scary. Oh. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit worried now. See, if I had Fire Blast, I would have nothing to worry about, but I don't want to... Damn it, damn it, damn it. Oh. I might just have to U-turn, I believe. Yeah, because I don't want to risk that Lucario being SD. But yeah, definitely just going to U-turn, because there's a chance he might want to switch out. But he just ends up staying in, as I still get off a decent amount of damage. And what I'm going to do is actually bring in my Blastoise just so I can go for the Rapid Spin, because I do want to get rid of these rocks as he goes for a Rapid Spin of his own, just as I thought. I was thinking he might do that. But to be fair, I don't think I'm in too bad of a position, just because I can get rid of these hazards. As he brings in the Azelf, I should be able to live any hit that he wants to go for. I might make an aggressive play into Victini, actually, on the off chance that he wants to double. As he Thunderbolts, okay, I'm fine with this. Thankfully, he does not paralyze me, which is really great. And I'll be able to most likely just V-Crate, I believe? No, because he can bring in my Milotic. I think what I'm going to do is actually go for U-turn. As he ends up switching out into the Donphan, I'm A-okay with that, seeing as this turn, I will be able to... Actually, I might be able to bring in my Heracross. Yeah, because I should be able to just safely... close combat and just destroy this thing. I doubt Donphan can take a close combat at the amount of HP that he's at. It just died, which is really great because now when I get my Mew back in on his Milotic, most likely I will be able to set up my Stealth Rocks again as he brings in the what's it called? Darmanitan. It's called Darmanitan. I forgot his name, boys. Forgot his name for a sec. Oh. If he Flare Blitzes, I get a free switch into Victini, and then I can U-turn. I might, because I feel the switch out is way too obvious. I'm gonna make the risky play. Oh, damn it! He just goes straight for the Flare Blitz and just destroys my life. But now I can get a free switch into my Hydreigon, and I might just have to Draco Meteor. I don't want to, though, because Lucario is looking like a threat. I don't want a Dark Pulse either. I'm going to make the aggressive play and just Draco Meteor. Because even if he brings in my Milotic, I can then just go for the U-turn as he switches right into Lucario. And I get a crit! Wow, that was really, really lucky. Holy crap. I'm going to put a damage calc just to show you guys how much Draco would have done. Because I don't think I would have knocked him out, but holy crap, the fact that I got that crit is actually humongous because literally his biggest threat is gone. As he brings in the Azelf, he's going to go for the Nasty Plot. What I'm going to do is just go straight for the Moonblast because I really don't want to mess around with this thing. Did you see how much damage that did? Unfortunately, I do not knock him out, which really sucks because I might have to lose this thing now. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it in for Death Fodder. As he goes for the Fire Blast, maybe thinking I would want to switch out, which isn't too bad of a play, but I really had no reason to switch out. As now I can bring in my Victini. I'm going to go straight for the U-turn because I really have no reason not to. And that Darmanitan is still a problem. I'm going to bring in Mew, I believe. Yeah, I'm going to bring in my Mew. Oh, unfortunately, I'm still poisoned. I forgot all about that. Let's see. He's going to bring in Darmanitan just as I thought he would. I'm going to get on my Stealth Rocks. As he U-turns, I do manage to live on a good... That is not even a 2-hit KO. That's really impressive in my opinion. And he most likely is going to bring in the Milotic. just because he's not going to want to switch into Roserade, or he brings in the Roserade. Okay, that's... I don't know. I don't agree with that play. I don't agree with that play at all. Because I'm going to be able to Psychic unless he just destroys my life. And I'm thinking... Victini. The question is, though, do I want to straight up V-Crate or U-Turn? I might just V-Crate. Because there's a chance he could predict me to U-Turn or Bolt Strike. Yep! As he over-predicts, I'm able to get rid of that Rosary, which is really nice. And this is really coming down close as he brings in the Darmanitan. I'm going to switch right into my Blastoise, because I should be able to live any hit that he wants to go for. As he goes for the Flare Blitz, does not do nearly enough damage to me. And now I should be able to safely Dark Pulse, I believe. Yeah, because I can still get off a decent amount of damage on that Milotic, but he's actually going to stay in. And I'm able to live after the crit and knock him out. And at this point, I basically win the battle. Sorry for that. Because I can just trick him with Victini. So what I'm going to do is just leave in my Blastoise, as he's going to be able to knock me out. And if anything, I'm just going to make the safe play and go for the trick with my Victini, because I don't want to mess around with this thing. So I am going to trick. As you can see, trick is really actually going to come in handy, because I'm going to be able to just about completely cripple this Milotic, because I'm able to live the Sclad and then go for the Bolt Strike. And if I don't knock him out, that's fine, because Toxic will knock him out. And that is going to be the very narrow 1-0 victory in my favor. So, yeah, that was not a bad game at all. Yeah, GG, my man, GG. I still don't agree with that Lucario play, though. That was really risky on his part. But yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this. Let's take a look at the team again. Physical Defensive Florges actually really came through, because I was able to live that Psyshock. To be honest, I didn't think it'd be a 2 KO. Then again, Florges doesn't have the best physical defense around. Blastoise definitely put in some work. Mew actually really did come in handy. And then Mega Heracross, as we saw, was a huge threat. Unfortunately, though, I did misplay against Darmanitan. But, I don't know. I don't know. He could have U-turned and just... It's whatever. Victini coming in with Trick, and hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, then make sure to hit that like button, guys. If we get 300 likes, that would be absolutely amazing, and it would definitely motivate me to want to upload more tomorrow or any other time, really, for you guys. But yeah, with that being said, guys, hopefully y'all did enjoy, and if you didn't, then I apologize. I don't know why you're still watching. So yeah, later, everybody.